Day 5. Ernest Shackleton, Lord of the Ice. The Endurance set sail from South Georgia Island in December 1914. Her black hull cutting through the frigid waters of the Weddell Sea. On board, Ernest Shackleton, broad-shouldered, with the quiet authority of a born leader, stood on deck, scanning the horizon. His mission was audacious, to lead the first land crossing of the Antarctic continent. The men knew it would be hard. None of them imagined it would become one of the greatest survival stories in history. By January 1915, thick pack ice surrounded the Endurance, grinding against her hull with a sound like distant thunder. Shackleton ordered the crew to prepare for a long wait, hoping the ice would break. But the Antarctic doesn't yield to hope. The ice tightened its grip, locking the ship in place. Weeks turned into months. Temperatures plunged. Food grew scarce. By October, the pressure crushed the Endurance. Her timbers groaned, splintered, and finally gave way. The men salvaged what they could, setting up camp on the drifting ice. The expedition's grand dream was over. Now it was a fight to survive. Shackleton made one thing clear. No matter what happened, every man would make it home alive. He kept the crew busy, maintaining routines to prevent despair. He ate the same rations as everyone else, shared in the labor, and never allowed arguments to fester. When the ice began to break, the men launched lifeboats into the freezing, churning sea. After a harrowing journey, they reached the barren outcrop of Elephant Island. But it was no place to winter. Help was 800 miles away. Shackleton chose 5 men to join him in the James Caird, a 22-foot open boat, to make the desperate voyage to South Georgia Island. For 2 weeks, they battled towering waves, icy winds, and the constant threat of capsizing, navigating by sextant under gray, stormy skies. They finally sighted land. Shackleton didn't rest. He crossed the uncharted mountains of South Georgia on foot to reach the whaling station and organize a rescue. On August 30th, 1916, nearly 2 years after they'd set sail, Shackleton returned to Elephant Island. Every man was alive, not one life lost. Lesson of the day. Leadership is tested, not when things go to plan, but when everything falls apart. Shackleton's greatest achievement wasn't crossing Antarctica. It was keeping hope alive when the ice closed in, and proving that in the worst of circumstances, the leader's job is to bring everyone home.